seriously, is this how it's going to be now?
Well, hello there, and welcome to another episode of glennzb TV, the show that puts glennzb and today Mike Hosking into your TV. The reason we're filming outside the studio is because Mike was going with Keith Urban, pre-recording him in the studio we normally do it. So, you know, we've got a schedule to keep to, so that's where we are. Did you want to get past, Mike?
Yeah, if I can get past it.
Okay, come on through. Don't knock any of my topics on the ground. Boy, amateurs. All right. We're going to start with it's in the Post today because it turns out that New Zealand Post are losing up to 1,000 parcels every week. Where are they going? We don't know. How big a problem is this? Well, I did a little bit of maths on this one, and I got out the old trusty Nokia Lumia there, Nokia as I call it affectionately. And I got the calculator. They deliver about 16 million things a week, apparently, NZ Post. And if I just, so 1,000. That's, according to this calculator, that's 0.00625% of things that they're losing. So it's not really a problem. I'm sorry I brought it up. Let's go on to another issue here. Hillary versus Max. Hillary Clinton, Max Key. It turns out John Key thinks that his son Max is more important than US Secretary of State Hillary Clinton because we've got another memorial service coming up for our fallen comrades from Afghanistan. And John Key's vowed to attend this one in spite of the fact it might clash with a meeting in Rarotonga with Hillary Clinton. So he didn't go to the other one the other day because he had to go to see Max's baseball game. However, Hillary Clinton, sorry babe, you miss out. So does this mean that he likes Max more? Max, stop your whinging. I mean, you knew what you were getting into when you decided to be the son of a Prime Minister. So I don't have a lot of sympathy for you. Speaking of Secretaries of State, we've got a former Secretary of State, Condoleezza Rice. She has been admitted as a member of the Augusta Golf Club. And she is just such a show-off because, of course, as we know, here's a picture of Condi in action, tinkling the ivories there, quite an accomplished pianist. Look at the eye of the tiger there. That's a mean stare she got there. I wouldn't like to come up against her on the first hole. She's a show-off. I don't think we'd approve of that sort of thing in New Zealand. That'd never happen. We'd knock her down, give her the tall poppy. Sorry about all the noise in the background, but it's blame Mike, not me. All right, and we've got a bladder watch update for you, of course, because Prince Philip is out of hospital, and he's been told to take things easy, and people are worried that he's not going to. How hard is it to do that Prince stuff? It's mostly just standing around watching things and pretending that you're interested in stuff, and he doesn't even get that right half the time. So, apparently he's straight back into it. He's going to be going out and watching some stuff. We need to keep an eye on his bladder, and hopefully the Royal Willy Watcher will be right on top of that. And we're going to finish here with the trouble with Ed, because Alan, I think we've got some footage of this disturbing incident that happened yesterday. If you watch carefully here, if I can just talk you through this, here's Ed, who's supposed to be holding up the sign, and then he just delegates that whole responsibility to basically an inanimate object there as he sticks it on the microphone boom. And today, who's holding up the sign? A door. So, online editor Ed, who has a performance appraisal, I think, today, is basically just fobbing his job off to I can't say inanimate today, that's a problem, inanimate objects. We talked about this a little bit yesterday in our debrief after glennzb TV, and we decided that it's perhaps not such a bad thing given that he lives in a virtual world anyway. Is it that important that he can relate to real people and just doesn't spend all his time with things that don't answer back? Probably not. Maybe that's in his favour. Anyway, that's glennzb TV for Tuesday. Thanks for putting glennzb in your tally.